on, guys? This week I'm driving the 2019 Nissan Armada. This is the Platinum Reserve Edition, so it's super nice inside. Let's take a look around. All right, so that intro clip was taken on our way to a Christmas party a few days before Christmas. This video is being filmed a few days after Christmas and after a few more family Christmas parties. Our chariot for all those Christmas parties, carrying the family presents and everything, was the 2019 Nissan Armada. So if you're interested in my opinion and why I think that this is not the family SUV for my family, stay to the end of the video because we're going to be discussing that in a bit. But first of all, the Armada is Nissan's flagship SUV, and for 2019 it comes with some new standard features. Those features include a rear door alert system, which will alert you if you exit the vehicle and still have kids in the back seats. You also get intelligent cruise control, which we'll hit on a little bit later. Standard, you also get automatic emergency braking and an intelligent forward collision warning system. But let's start taking a look around this vehicle and just jump into the review. So the Armada is one of the few SUVs left with a traditional body-on-frame platform. It's not the Titan platform though, it's specially built for this vehicle. Up front you get Nissan's bold V-Motion grille, along with standard LED low-beam headlights, halogen high beams, and LED daytime running lights. You also get nice LED taillights. The air intakes on the front fenders are functional and add some design to the exterior. You also get these chrome side mirrors with integrated puddle lamps. So when you park at night, it illuminates where you're stepping when you're getting out of the vehicle. You do get a power lift gate that can be opened through a button right here or a button on the remote. It can also be closed by a button right here. The Platinum Reserve package on the exterior adds the dark chrome grille, dark chrome on the handles and side mirrors, and these dark chrome 20-inch wheels. Under the hood is Nissan's 5.6 liter V8 engine. This pushes 390 horsepower and 401 foot-pounds of torque, and that's matched up to a 7-speed automatic transmission. This combination can get this heavy SUV from 0 to 60 in 6.3 seconds. It'll also allow you to tow 8,500 pounds in all trim levels, 4-wheel drive or 2-wheel drive. That standard advanced 7-speed automatic transmission with adaptive shift control and downshift rev matching helps enhance fuel efficiency. All trim levels have a 26-gallon fuel tank, which helps with that range for long trips like we were on. All right, well, enough exterior talk. Let's jump inside and take a look at the interior of this Platinum Reserve Armada. In the back seats, and they are pretty spacious, lots of headroom, which is good, lots of knee room, which is good even for adults. I think these middle seats are great. Let's jump into the very rear seats and see how those are. Another great thing is the way that these lift and fold to make it easy to get in the back seat. It's a little bit of a crawl for me. But once in the back seat, these definitely aren't for adults. My knees and feet probably wouldn't fit with the seat closed, but my head fits, so that's good. And these things do recline further back, and they're pretty comfortable. Still nice materials back here. So the Armada interior is pretty decent, but the Platinum Reserve adds these two-tone leather seats and interior trim with unique stitching. The interior is pretty quiet and is even more quiet than the last generation thanks to acoustic glass in the windshield and the front windows, as well as through the expanded use of sound-absorbing materials. The windshield design also helps reduce wind noise. You also get what Nissan dubs the intelligent rear view mirror. To explain this best, this vehicle was packed full of presents. I couldn't see out the rear window, so you can hit a little button on this rear view mirror and it will actually show you the rear view camera so you can still see behind you even if you can't see through the glass. The Armada also comes with a standard Bose sound system with 13 speakers and a subwoofer and a digital amplifier to provide rich and realistic sound reproduction. Every 2019 Armada also gets standard navigation system with traffic. All of that is controlled on this 8-inch multi-touch display. The Armada Platinum and Platinum Reserve packages add a standard DVD family entertainment system with dual 8-inch monitors in the headrests, plenty of USB and HDMI ports, and 2 wireless headphones. Now with my family, it's always a big hit whenever you get DVD player and screens for the kids to watch movies during the trips. We do like the ones that are up in the ceiling more, just because it's easier for people in the third row to watch the movie as well. The ones in the headrest are basically the only ones in the second row can watch it, and it only comes with 2 headphones, which is okay. Pairing everything and setting it all up was a little bit of a headache, but once it got set up, it all worked pretty well from there. All right, let's start her up and take it for a drive. Now this is a pretty quiet vehicle. Being inside all that sound deadening, the acoustic windshield and everything, it really works, and it's a pretty nice vehicle to drive. I don't think the seats are really that comfortable. Kind of the same issue that I had when I drove the Infiniti QX80. Some people that I've let sit in it love them, and others agree with me that they're not all that comfortable. So my only suggestion there is at least sit in it and drive it for a little bit before you're dead set on the Platinum Reserve seats. This vehicle is equipped with Nissan's all-wheel drive, which also gives you a 4-wheel high and 4-wheel low feature, as well as the automatic all-wheel drive system, which will put at least 50% of power to any individual wheel to help keep traction. The fuel economy for this vehicle is rated at 14 miles per gallon city and 16 miles per gallon highway. We're actually averaging 16.4 miles to the gallon for our time in this vehicle, so I think that's pretty good. So you can have the Armada in 4 different trims. You have the SV, the SL, the Platinum, and the Platinum Reserve, which we're in right now. The SV has a starting MSRP of $47,000. The Platinum Reserve's starting price is $63,000. And the one that we're in right now is spec'd out at about $68,000. So when you're comparing this to other vehicles, you have to keep that Platinum Reserve price in your mind and everything that you're getting in this package in mind. I think the base Armada is a really good family vehicle. It is a bit higher than the base of a lot of other 3-row SUVs, but it is built on a body-on-frame platform, which I think is really unique in the market. Whenever you're talking about Platinum Reserve level spending, you're comparing this to a lot more bigger and nice vehicles. But even at that, I think that this is a good value. Alright, and with all that, I'm sure you're wondering why it is what I said in the front of the video where I said this isn't the vehicle I would buy for my family. Obviously, first of all, is money. I couldn't afford the Platinum Reserve, and $41,000 for the base Armada, even though it comes with a lot, is still a lot of money for my family. Second of all, if I was going to spend that much money, I would need something bigger. The interior is a pretty good size for the kids and everything. The back seats are a little bit tight for one of the bigger kids riding in the back, but the trunk space is almost unusable. As we were traveling around for Christmas parties, loading it full of Christmas gifts, it was constantly, we would fill up the back and then have to have the kids holding stuff too, because the space in the rear just isn't that much with the third row folded up. Now you could fold the third row down and you have a ton of space, but then you have less seating for the family. So with that, if I was spending the money for my family, I would be looking at something like the GMC Yukon Denali XL, which again is $80,000, but has a ton of space and a ton of luxury. Even the Atlas, it feels like a smaller vehicle when you drive it, but it has a lot more room behind the third row than this does. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. Leave me a thumbs up if you did. Let me know what you think about the Nissan Armada and the Platinum Reserve package. If you're into all these car reviews and vehicles, be sure to hit the subscribe button, as we're having a new review out every week. And as always, thanks for watching.